Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again. And sadly, this will be the last bag of Australian Paydirt I go through for a while at least. And this time we're going to be going through a bag of gem Paydirt, Opal Paydirt to be more specific, and that comes by the way of the Young Guns from Discovery Channel's Outback Opal Hunters. So I'm really excited to be going through this. This didn't come from Australia. It came from an eBay seller, Unique Worldwide Opals, which is the American distributor for this Paydirt, and I'm excited to go through it. But first, let's just flash up the description and then go to the overhead. As you saw, a really good description. I was really happy with the information they put on there, so I really enjoy this description. Let's weigh it up. It does say it's approximately 300 grams, and this one is 340 grams, so it is more than what they approximated. Let's open it up. And also, the US seller did add in a little opal on the side. It was in a little plastic bag. Not so sure how good you can see this, but it's not the prettiest opal. I don't know if this would be able to be cut, but we will find out towards the end of this. Let's open this up. See the dirt that's in here. If I can get this open. There you go. And I'll put this to the side. And I'm guessing this is the little bottle that they said would be in there to put the opals in. And it is. I will maybe rinse some of this stuff off later. I'm not so sure. Let's dump this out and see what we got here. Now I am going to classify this. I don't know what size yet. This stuff is really, really powdery. No, I guess maybe we'll just classify it down 20 mesh or something like that, just to get rid of all the dust. So let's listen to some music while I classify this down. There you go. I might pan this out later just in case there might be some gold in here. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But this is what we're going to be picking through. I won't be panning it. We're just going to pick through this. A little bit of string there. And see what kind of opals we can find. So let me go get my setup and we're going to start picking through some Opal Paydirt. So I have my Garrett Super Sluice as my catch pan for this. I have my Paydirt, and I have a bottle of water, spray water here. And let's listen to some music and start picking through some rocks. Well, finished picking through all that Paydirt for some opals, and it was really easy to go through, but we'll talk about that in a minute. First, let me show you the opals I found. And I found a lot of them. I don't know if any of them have any value or if any of them could be cut down and polished into nicer stones, but there are some really pretty ones. The mostly the really small ones are the prettier ones, and I think these will probably end up just being in a jar or something to look at. The bigger ones might have a chance to be cut down. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, and we get to that in the final review. But let's just go talk about Paydirt difficulty. Now, for the bag of Paydirt from Unique Worldwide Opals or the Young Guns Paydirt, it's really easy to go through. Just spray it down with a little bit of water so they shine, and that's pretty much it. So it's easy for anyone. Your kids could do it, I can do it, anyone can do it. It's easy stuff to go through. So now, let's just get to the review. All right, finished crunching my numbers for my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from the eBay seller Unique Worldwide Opals, and they are the reseller for the Young Guns from Discovery Channel's Outback Opal Hunters. It was a bag of his opal Paydirt, and it was guaranteed to have some opals in it. No specific amount, but it did state there would be opals in it. Its cost was $40, shipping was $10, so total cost right here, $50. Now, if you're in Australia, you can get this for much cheaper. It's only 19 AUD in Australia, and I don't know what the shipping cost would be in Australia, but for me, if I purchased this and had it shipped to the United States, it would only be $35 USD. But unfortunately, they won't ship to the United States because I did place an order with them originally, and they canceled my order and told me to order it from Unique Worldwide Opals. So it is a little bit more expensive if you're buying it in the US than if you bought it in Australia, but that's the only bag I could buy, so I had to pay $50. Now for value, I'm going to give this an 8. Now this is not a ROI, it is just a perceived value. Did I have fun for what I paid? And I think I did. I got a lot of opals out of it. It was a nice bag of Paydirt to dig through. My kids would really enjoy this. In fact, I probably am going to buy another bag for my kids to pick through. So for value, I'm going to give it an 8. For fun factor, I'm going to give it a 10. I typically don't like going through gem Paydirt bags, but I really enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun. I prefer the more unique gem bags than just getting the typical crystal bags that have a bunch of foreign chipped gems. I really enjoyed this. At least I know that it's a bag full of opals. So for fun factor, I'm giving it a 10. For Paydirt description, I'm going to give them an 8. If you bought it off the Australian seller, the description would probably be about a 4. It's not much info in there. I do wish he did state a little bit more about the opals in the description, but I'm still going to give him an 8. For quantity and packaging, he's going to get a 9. 10 for quantity because it was over the 300 grams stated, and an 8 for packaging. It did come inside of a burlap bag, but it was also put inside of a bubble wrap bag, so it kept all the dirt in there. So 9 for quantity and packaging. For customer service and shipping, they're getting a 10. Both were excellent. It shipped out really quickly, arrived to me really quickly, and the customer service was excellent. So total score for Unique Worldwide Opals, the Young Guns, Outback Opal Hunters, Opal Paydirt is going to be a 9.0. So this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. If you enjoy opals, if you like gem Paydirt, I would definitely suggest maybe getting a bag of this. If you're in Australia, it's a much better deal, but in the US, it's not too bad. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be asking me, though, are these opals worth anything? And I have no idea. I know nothing about opals, and the only person I know who does is Jackie Scott. So I am going to be sending these off as well as another bag of Paydirt for him to go through and review, and we'll find out what these are worth. So I will also put a link to his video below. Make sure you go check out that video to see if any of these opals can actually be cut or polished and made into a nice, valuable stone. So make sure you go to the link below, check out Jackie Scott's video, and let's see if these are actually worth any money. But they were worth a lot of fun. I gave them a 9.0. I enjoyed this. Even if none of these are worth anything value-wise, it was a nice bag of Paydirt. Now all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. So let's just flash up the score right here. Now for today's 24 karat gold plated dime winner, just this, none of the opals, that's going to go to Wisconsin Gold Rush. So Wisconsin Gold Rush, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching, happy panning, and if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button below.